and we are so excited to share this important occasion with you. And now I am pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Roland Glenn Parrish, CEO and owner of Parrish Restaurants. Roland is an Indiana native and the son of a Baptist preacher who demonstrated academic and athletic excellence from an early age. A scholar athlete at Purdue University, he won Big Ten medals, was twice named MVP of the track team, and earned both a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Management and an MBA. That foundation of discipline and determination has defined everything that has followed. Roland's company operates 25 McDonald's franchises in the DFW area, employs 1,500 people, and generates $125 million in annual revenue, making Parrish Restaurants the #1 Black-owned business in our region and the second largest African-American-owned McDonald's franchisee in the U.S. But that success did not come easy. McDonald's denied Roland's first franchisee application in 1987. Undeterred, he made dozens of calls to the corporate office, endured a 9-month application process, and completed 2 years of unpaid training before opening his first location in Pleasant Grove in 1989. He exemplifies passion, purpose, and persistence. Roland received the 2024 Lentz Award, one of Dallas's most prestigious civic honors, for community involvement and humanitarian effort that have significantly impacted the city. Dallas has honored him with the Roland G. Parrish Park, and Purdue University named its business school library after him. Through the Parrish Charitable Foundation, Roland has established scholarships at numerous area high schools and supported marching band, poetry, and debate programs across the region. The foundation is currently sponsoring the 4-year, $250,000 Charlie Pride internship with the Texas Rangers, a 10-week fellowship honoring the icon who broke barriers as the first Black superstar in country music. Roland also sponsors the Texas Black Sports Hall of Fame. He founded beloved community programs including McMiracle on Highway 67, Christmas Bike Giveaway, and his charitable reach extends as far as Uganda, where his foundation built a medical clinic that serves 6,000 orphans each year. It has been said that Roland's heart is as big as Texas, and he has a soul to match. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished Spring 2026 commencement speaker, Mr. Roland Glenn Parrish.
I'd like to say greetings this morning. Good morning. Good morning. To Dr. Warren Van Eschenbach, to our provost, Dr. Mark Wood, to the faculty, officers, and staff of this great university, and last but not least, to this outstanding class of 2026. I'm humbled today to speak before you. As Dr. Van Eschenbach says, I'm the son of a Baptist minister, so I sat through a lot of sermons. You only got about 8 minutes of me today, okay? 8 minutes, so I want you to go on this journey with me. First, I'd like to say a special thank you to the leaders who had the vision and the wherewithal to navigate the political waters to create this first public university in Dallas, the city of Dallas, which is in southern Dallas and in the southern sector. Some of those names, Senator Royce West, you saw on video screen, Helen Giddings, state legislature, and Mr. Dan Brandt, state legislature. So we need to thank them for having that vision. And as I walked the campus yesterday, and I've walked this campus many times, it begins more and more to look like a great university, which I know it is. What they saw is an institution that was more than a college, more than about degrees, more than about curriculum, more than about certification. They saw that it would be a beacon of hope, a beacon of hope right in the community, and a promise. And the promise to me is that you can live the American dream. And so, next, I'd like to say a few words to this class, the one and only, the super class of 2026. You're trailblazers. I've read that 70% of you are the first in your family to graduate from college. You're legendary. The first person in my family to graduate from college was in 1950. That's 75 years ago. Curtis Parrish graduated from Xavier. So you will be known in your family lore as the first person to graduate from college. Now, what I want you to do is take a pause. We need to show some love to your support group out here. Your mom, your dad, your uncle, your aunt, your granddad, your grandma, your cousins, your aunts. And let's just give them a hand for being supportive to you. And I do thank you for all that you do. A trailblazer is not only the first, they clear the path so others can come behind them. They clear the path so others can come behind them. Now there's words that people will describe you with. You're upwardly mobile. You've set a foundation that you should have economic prosperity. And again, as I said, and I said many times before, they said, why do you do those things that they talked about? I want the young people to be able to live the American dream. I want you to be able to live the American dream. When you graduate, you may want to hit the pause button, but don't pause too long. Don't pause too long, because the world keeps going fast. The world is moving fast. I'll give you an example. I assume everybody loves McDonald's. And you may think of your favorite commercial. I've been a franchisee for 37 years. When we used to do commercials, they were 60 seconds. Then they moved to 30 seconds. Now they're 15 seconds. In the case of 7 seconds. You know why? The world is moving faster. We used to have a register with like 6 cash registers on the front. Now you go in, you may see 2, you see kiosks, you see delivery people coming in. The world keeps changing. So make sure, don't pause. Seek higher education. Continue to read. Seek other certifications, real estate, things like that. Don't pause. I congratulate you. And I say to you, job well done. And to my brown brothers and sisters, I say, trabajo bien hecho. To our leader, Dr. Warren Van Eschenbach, I commend him for his vision. I want to make 2 notes here. He announced a free tuition program for families that earn less than $100,000 a year. A free tuition program. And in the words of the Staple Swingers, he's not just a smiling face lying to the races. We've talked about it's not a hollow, empty promise. There are programs and the layers of approved academic financial instruments to support this program. In other words, there's money behind it. There's money behind it. So I commend you for that. Another thing I can commend the president and his staff. The cybersecurity program, when I read about it. When I was in school, I was a numbers guy. And I felt when I got to corporate America, if I could produce the number, that was it. But like some of you, I had 2 languages. I had English and Ebonics. And when you presented the number in corporate America, there were people who were going to pick at it and debate it and argue it. I wasn't prepared for that. So when I read about this cybersecurity program, there will be training and presentations. And I hope that people will pepper you with debate and challenge you, because that's where it's going to be in corporate America. That's the way it's going to be in America. You get to a point in life where you have to put your money where your mouth is. So the Parrish Charitable Foundation is committing to you today, and we'll talk to the development officers. So there will be a Parrish scholarship program jointly with the class of 2026, and we're going to give $50,000 to that scholarship program. I don't know if you understand endowments, but if you wanted to, anyone in the class of 2026 can make contributions to that program. It will go and grow. We will make annual contributions. We want to get it from 50, we want to get it up to 100,000. Then we want it to continue to grow. So as long as there's a University of North Texas at Dallas and that there's an American financial banking system, there will be a scholarship program to help young people live the American dream. My real message to this class, if you say I'm successful, if you talk to my family and they say, and you ask the question, what makes Roland successful? I probably say 3 words: focus, discipline, and humility. The president mentioned part of the story, the only story I was going to talk about. But as you heard, we did peak at 27 restaurants. We started in Pleasant Grove in 1989. Anybody from the Grove? Hey, Hunt's Foods. Built that in 89 across from Hunt's Foods. And then Buckner and Bruton down the street. Built that in 1991. But my one and only application was rejected from McDonald's in 1986. I did hit the pause button for 3 days. I had a pity party. But one of the things you should have learned in school is you analyze a problem, you set a plan, and then you execute the plan. My plan was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 o'clock, I was going to call the McDonald's corporate office. And Ruth Anderson, the name at the bottom of the letter, and that letter is framed in my office right now, was never in. Then one day they said, about 6 weeks later, she's in. I really hadn't prepared an elevator speech, but I think God had prepared an elevator speech. So I asked the first question about my degrees, didn't work. I asked about if they had any Rotary programs, didn't work. But when I worked for Exxon Corporation for 13 years, and even though, like you, I had a degree, had an office, crunched numbers, made presentations, I had to learn how to work at a service station. I had to clean restrooms. I had to wait on cars, landscape, clean toilets. And when I started talking about working in a service station, she didn't cut me off. The humility. I had friends who had graduated with me. They had assignments in Germany. They had assignments in Jamaica. I was in Jackson, Mississippi, waiting on cars with a master's degree. But I continued that plan, and as the president said, you can see that we've grown, and the last 6 years has been the top-rated black-owned business in North Texas. And as I close, as I told you, it wouldn't be long, and hopefully you remember that. One, you've done a great job. Don't pause. Read. We want you to live the American dream. Is this poem that I heard from Ruby Dee. Life is ours. Let's live it. Love is strong. Let's give it. A song will help. Let's sing it. Peace is dear. Let's bring it. The past is gone. Don't rue it. Work is here. Let's do it. The world is wrong. Let's right it. The battle is near. Let's fight it. The road is rough. Let's clear it. The future is vast. Don't fear it. Special message to you. The future is vast. Don't fear the future. Prepare for it. Faith is asleep. Let's wake it. Life is yours. Let's live it. Let's love it. Let's take it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Roland, for your wise and inspiring words. We so much appreciate you providing the UNT Dallas commencement address. and being here to support our students, and especially for your foundation's generosity in providing an endowed scholarship for the class of 2026. Would you join me once again here at the podium for a moment? As an expression of our gratitude and admiration for your extraordinary life, a life built on an unshakable belief that education is the greatest gift one person can give to another, we have a special honor for you. We share the same values. Yours are ours, and ours are yours. UNT Dallas exists to open doors of opportunity for students who might not otherwise have them, to serve the communities of Southern Dallas, and to prepare the next generation of leaders and change makers. In that mission, we could not have asked for a more fitting embodiment than the man standing before us today. You've said, and this is a quote, "If I can assist a student with attaining a degree or skill so they can live the American dream, then hopefully they will reach out and pull someone else forward." That's exactly what this university does. And it is exactly what you have done for your entire life. A combination of grit and generosity. It is therefore with great pride and deep admiration that the University of North Texas at Dallas confers upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, in recognition of your extraordinary entrepreneurship, unwavering commitment to education and opportunity, and lifetime of service to the people of Dallas and beyond. Mr. Parrish, we're honored to call you a trailblazer. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating Dr. Roland Glenn Parrish.